This local sports report is presented by Homewood Suites by Hilton of Cambridge, Waterloo, a proud supporter of local sports. Call now to take advantage of Homewood's Sport Rate offer and receive a discount for your accommodation. Homewood is your home away from home for tournaments and special events. Book your stay now by calling 519-651-2888 or visit Cambridge, Waterloo. Homewoodsuites.com. We are approaching the semifinals in the Northern Football Conference. The Tri-City Outlaws will face the Hamilton Jaguars this coming weekend at Alumni Stadium in Guelph. This is one of the veteran players in the Outlaws, Shawn Ashe, who is defensive back. Okay, Shawn, break it down for me. What are we going to see here on Saturday?
Oh, man, what are we going to see? So we get a chance to kind of, I guess, knock the monkey off our back. So those that follow, we met Hamilton regular season, kind of had them 18 points going into, mid third quarter, and then kind of just got soft, right? We just kind of one of those games where you think you have it in the bag, and we took the foot off the gas pedal and let them back into the game and lost a close one. We had a chance to get one into the end zone near the game, but it didn't work out for us. So I think going in now, we have something to prove, and that's for ourselves, and we just need to rally and get this one done.
How do you need to be better? Obviously, on the defensive side of the ball, giving up that lead, giving up those 3 touchdowns, that's not something the Outlaws do regularly. I've watched this team for a lot of years. You guys pitch shutouts all over the place. Obviously, that was a day that went differently for you. So now you look at it and say, okay, how do we need to be different this time in order to get to the final?
Yeah, we definitely just got to be more disciplined, and we got to execute. We took too many penalties. We might hear that a lot sometimes in these type of games, that we took way too many penalties, and we just lost our execution. We got beat, on plays by alignment, not knowing our assignments, things that we just, those are mistakes you just can't make in that type of game. And we definitely won't be able to afford to make those kind of mistakes on Saturday.
You've been around this team for a long time. Every team's different. What makes this team special and ready to win a championship, do you think?
Oh, man, we've talked a lot about that. I've been fortunate to be around this game for a long time, been around the Outlaws for a long time. It just feels like in general there's a little bit of a bounce back with football in Ontario overall. Lots of young talent. I don't know the number of even current CIS recruits that we have on our roster right now. I don't know that we've seen that since, kind of 08 to 011 before we saw kind of a mass exodus of people just kind of take off and go in their own direction. So probably refreshed, a lot younger, a lot of newer talent. So it's fun that way.
Shout out the key players. You know these guys. You know them best.
Oh, man.
Hayden Amos is obviously back. He played in the last game. I believe it was against Sarnia. Anthony Powell has had a terrific season. Spencer Bowman is still Spencer Bowman. Brandon Metz has been outstanding, obviously, on the defensive side of the ball. Those are the offensive guys, right? But,
totally.
Shout out the D guys.
Yeah, from the defense, I mean, we have a really strong front. Damien and Mulder really hold it down for us up there, and then we've got guys that cycle their way in from, Dan Waring's a veteran, has been around, Mish, Brady Rucker. We got a new kid from Windsor, Mazin. Our front is unreal. And then we obviously got Jaden Lawson by far. He's our defensive stud. He's the guy that rallies and leads this defense for us. And then on the back end, we got some youngish kids like Skorinda who are still talented. Mike, our corner. And then you got some veteran guys like myself and Jake that bring in a little bit of leadership, and we're just putting it all together the best way we can.
Veteran presence, Chris Newsom comes to mind right away. How much is that on your mind? That it is Chris's last season. He announced that on 519 at the beginning of the year. I know how badly you guys want to win for him, and that's a motivation as well. But at the end of the day, you still got to go out and play the football game, and all he can do is drop a great game plan, right?
Huge. Yeah, it's obviously, I've known Newsom since I started with the Outlaws back in 2003. So him and I have had a long road together, many different chapters. So for me, it hits for him. I'm excited for him. I know he's ready to kind of explore the next chapter in his world. So it'd be super cool for us to be able to send him off with not just an NFC championship, but go get that national championship as well.
Saturday night, 7 o'clock, Alumni Stadium. Tickets are $10. Come out and support these veteran Outlaws, including Shawn Ashe. Thanks for the time, man. Good to see you. And best of luck Saturday.
Awesome. Thanks so much.